There's nothing like the frustration that comes with an untimely hot flash. Almost 80% of women experience them as they enter menopause.
And today we're telling you everything you need to know and options for alleviating hot flashes. Dr. Lauren Streicher, author of Hot Flash Hell, a gynecologist's guide to turning down the heat, joins us now with details. And I'm sitting there laughing because I'm like, I'm going through that. You know,
everyone else.
Yeah. I mean, it's no joke. I mean, you wake up in the middle of the night and you're sweating and the bed is just like, oh, it's like, what, did somebody just pour water on me or what?
Well, that's exactly right. And you know, no one expects it because they think hot flashes, they think grandma.
Yeah.
They don't think young, amazing, fabulous women in their 40s, but it does hit in your 40s because while the average age for women to start to go through menopause is 50, 51, perimenopause can hit in the earlier mid-40s along with those hot flashes. And it was interesting, G, you just said when you enter menopause, you have hot flashes. That's actually a little bit of a myth in that there's this idea that you enter menopause, you get your hot flashes, and then they go away. We wish.
No.
We wish. They don't, and that's one of the big misconceptions because everyone has this idea like, oh, they're only gonna last a couple years. I'll just tough it out and carry a fan and dress in layers. And now we know
they don't go away? So women have it rough? We have it once a month and then the hot flashes never go away?
I know, it's so unfair, but the truth is it's actually genetic. You know, a lot of people think that this has something to do with, you know, if you eat healthy and if you exercise, you're not gonna get hot flashes. No. And so we know, for example, white women, average of 7 to 10 years they last. Asian women are the shortest amount, and it's not because they eat well. Even Asian women that eat cheeseburgers tend to have only 3 to 5 years, I'm just saying. Black women, they get hit the hardest, and they last the longest, 12 plus years, and up to 10% people, it is forever. So do not tough it out, make them go away.
And how can you do that then?
There's a lot of ways, and that's one of the other big misconceptions, is that, well, you're just stuck with it because either the remedies are not effective or they're dangerous, and nothing could be further than the truth. We are so many hormonal and non-hormonal options to alleviate hot flashes, which is why I wrote Hot Flash Hell, so that women would know what their options are so that they can make a good choice. So let's start with hormone therapy really quickly. Estrogen is not poison. In fact, this idea that estrogen causes breast cancer is not true. This is not my opinion. This is the science. We know in that old study from 20 years ago that scared the bejesus out of everybody.
And everybody got off
it was the estrogen and progesterone group that had a slight increased risk of breast cancer. But there was also a group that only took estrogen, women who'd had a hysterectomy. And guess what? They had a decrease in breast cancer and a 30% decrease in all causes of death. I mean, think about that. Everyone's thinking that estrogen is dangerous, when in fact, estrogen not only gets rid of those hot flashes, but those hot flashes are associated with other health problems like bone loss and cardiovascular disease. Now to tell you about cognitive function, I mean, you know, we know you walk in the room, it's like, what? Why am I here? What? You know, so it's all tied together.
What about over-the-counter medication? Do any of those help?
No. So I would just say no. There are two that actually help. And I actually have a chapter in Hot Flash Hell where I go through every single botanical, every single over-the-counter option. And the problem with these over-the-counter options is that they're not under the umbrella of the FDA. So these people can say whatever they want, right? And so when it comes to hot flash, just like a lot of other things, there's a very strong placebo effect. Now, the placebo effect is real. If you take black cohosh, it will take your hot flashes away for about 8 to 12 weeks. And then the placebo effect goes away. And most of the studies, that's the first thing to look at. If you look at a study, say, how long did that study last? If it lasted like 8 weeks, you could take blue M&Ms and you're gonna think, you know, it's gonna make your hot flashes go away for 8 weeks. So we have to really do the deep dive into the science. Now, there is one over-the-counter supplement that actually has been shown in scientific studies to work, and I don't work for this company, and it's called Equelle, E-Q-U-E-L-L-E. S-Equal is the kind of the chemical name of it, and I talk about it in my book. And this is actually a metabolite of soy. A lot of women try soy, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. It turns out that genetically, not everybody can metabolize soy to get to that active component. So S-Equal is the active component of soy. It's not going to work as well as estrogen, you know, but some women, like you said, you know, they only have the mild, oh, I think I'll take my sweater off. And other women are like sweating bullets. If you're like really sweating, it's not going to do the trick.
Man, we've
Yeah.
run out of time. I just want to have one real quick question. Is it a myth or is it fact? Menopause actually only lasts one day.
Menopause is until you die. Menopause.
Good try, Tanya.
No, I mean, this is actually, no, I'm glad, because this is a huge myth. That
See?
How many times women say to me, I'm done with menopause? You might be done with hot flashes, but you are not done with menopause. Your ovaries are not kicking in and making estrogen, and menopause is when your estrogen tank is on empty.
Okay.
So that means the consequences, the bone health, the
You
skin,
just
the vagina. We didn't even get into
Dr.
that.
Stryker's book. Where can people find the book? On Amazon?
You can get it on Amazon, and the #1 message I have is if someone isn't giving you solutions, it doesn't mean there are not solutions.
Okay.
There are
All right.
solutions, both hormonal and non-hormonal.
Well, thank you so much,
Thank
Dr.
you so
Stryker,
much.
for
We'll have you back to
joining
talk
us.
about the vagina.
Yeah, there's a whole other thing.